Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, back with another Shadowverse video, and today we're going to continue our series of really saying goodbye to decks that got us to GM, my first GM in Shadowverse, and today that deck is going to be Ginger Rune. What you're looking at now is Ginger Rune 3.0, and it's going to be the last version of Ginger Rune that I ever play in rotation, simply because, quite literally, the deck itself is rotating out. It's not just cards, but the deck itself is rotating out. Ginger is Tempest of the Gods, so she's rotating out. Zeus is rotating out. Israfel's rotating out. She's not rotating out, but pretty much just these three cards rotating out means that the deck can no longer exist once the next set comes in. So I'm going to give it one last go. See how well it does with the new meta. I have not tested this deck thoroughly when the mini expansion landed, so it's going to be interesting how it deals with Arcus, how it deals with Waltz, etc, etc. Some changes that I've done to this deck since you saw it last, very minute changes. First of all, I added Nova Flare just because I believe that is a tech card against aggro. I still believe in putting in a Shining Bellringer Angel here to make this more consistent, but I did want a Nova Flare here, even at the risk of it being banished by Mysterian Grimoire. The second one is that I'm running more Hectors than Felices. The original version of this deck had 3 Felice, 2 Hector. Now I'm running 3 Hector, 2 Felice, simply because Hector is a little bit better with wider boards, and much better against aggro given that he's a ward. Everything else is pretty much remaining the same. So, let's see how we do with the last hurrah of Ginger Rune. Alright, next game is up against Rune. Might be the mirror match. We are going first, we technically have the advantage. I like Bellringer Angel going... Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. I'm not gonna risk not guaranteeing the sweets here, so... Yeah, I'll keep this. The worst thing you can do in this deck is not draw with sweets. And this hand pretty much guarantees sweets. You can sweets turn 2, sweets turn 3. That'll set us up for a really good turn 4. Perfect. You have options against a wide board too. Beast Face Mage, okay. That makes sense. I have to play sweets here, I think. Simply because I don't want to get value traded with Pure Hearted Singer, especially because I don't have it involved next turn. So we have to sweets here. I don't want to give him any more Earthrise than he probably is already going to get.
The next batch will be tastier.
Now the question is here whether I play Bellringer Angel. Or do I play Stella and Happy Pig? Because next turn he's probably going to play Golem. And I don't really have a good answer for Golem, given that, so... Probably should be Stella. Yeah, because I don't have a good answer for Golem next turn. At 5, even if I Evo... I think I can't be too greedy with the draw. Yeah, we need a little bit more power. Pollux is really nice. If one of these live, that's a free evolve. You got lucky with the draw there. Yeah, because if I go start Shining Bellringer Angel, yes, I do draw 3, technically. 2 from her and then the extra draw to try and draw into something that counters Golem, but the only counter to Golem at that point is going to be Felice, and nothing else in the deck. So it was a little bit too dangerous, because Golem is his best play here.
Your done for.
Trade into this.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Pollux lives through this, so that's actually pretty nice, and I probably will evolve this. Although maybe not. I'm kind of not sure. No, I think it's a little bit too early. Because what can he do to double up on this? He can probably play the golem that he was trying to play then. But I think we need him to invest a little bit more into this board. I'm not looking to win early, I'm looking to win late. Especially because I think our next turn is going to be Pure-Hearted, evolve one of these into whatever he's about to play.
Holy magic is safe. Gaze into the light.
Wow, that's a lot.
It won't be long now.
He's evolved to this.
The heart must be kept pure. To the gods I return.
So pretty inefficient for him. Now, Bellringer Angel is actually pretty decent. Although I can just Pure-Hearted. That'll avoid Levi. Yeah, Pure-Hearted. Let's try to dig for Ginger at this point, I think.
This one's for you. This one's for you.
Alright. There we go.
Ready?
We have our win con. This just avoids Levi.
So happy? No.
The name's Levi, don't forget.
Figured that was the play.
This
Okay, we pretty much have our win con in our hand already. We just need to get to 9.
Looks like.
Gain 3 life, which is really, really nice. All we have to do here is Nova Flare into Sun and Moon, I think. Yeah, Nova Flare into Sun and Moon.
I slipped.
light for all
Yep.
the world.
And then next turn, we can probably do... I want to save the Evolve for Elta just in case. That way he can't do, what's that name? Wizardess? So I'll try to survive with just this. Ooh, that's really nice. That counters that. Yep.
On the warfield, a shining helmet.
Because I want Ginger and then evolve this. That way, like, we really secure the win. Because a Ginger with an evolve Alta on the board, Rune will not be able to do anything at all.
Magic really does things for you.
Alright. Let's see. We can't kill her off, so we can't attack quite yet. Just do this. Swing into that. Give him an Earth Rune because that I don't care at this point.
I'm shivering.
Ginger.
Disaster, my only desire.
I am the father, the god.
How many do we have? And then Elta.
Fighting is so sorrowful.
My heart in a verse.
And then this pretty much guarantees the win.
I'll eat you up.
Because there's no way that he can do a fanfare effect. Not even Oz into... not even Oz saves him here. Although he probably may have the mutagenic already in his hand. Which would be a good counter, but we have an Isra to counter that. To counter the loss of life. Doesn't counter anything because of this. Yeah, Immunogenic is in the blowout here.
I'm shocked.
You didn't know?
I am
Yeah, Fanfare effects doesn't activate. Yeah, that doesn't activate at all. See?
I'm through.
Perfect counter. Yeah. Perfect counter to Wizardess. That's pretty much that. What that did.
Now why don't you fight for real?
Alright, next game is up against Forest. More than likely aggro Forest. We are going first, thankfully. But we're going to need to hunt for a few key cards here. Not sure if we're gonna keep Grimoire, because this is a rune card. I'd like to guarantee the sweets even more than getting Grimoire, so let's see if we can get there. Okay. Perfect. This is perfect against aggro Forest. Probably one of the best fives we can pretty much expect. Oh, two of them. Okay. So Witch of Sweets is pretty much guaranteed at this point. Vanguard is really, really nice too. Witch of Sweets into Witch of Sweets, the classic. Oh, no turn 2. That's not good. We'll take advantage of that and play Stella. Then next turn we probably just will Sweets into Happy Pig. Yes. Let's Sweets first.
These are my best work.
Then Happy Pig. He's probably playing Control Forest, so we have to be mindful of Cassie on 6. I don't think we need to trade here, actually. Because if he plays Brambles, he'll play 2 fairies down. He'll evolve. He'll kill one of these. And then go down to 1, but then we kill both with Hector anyway, so we might as well get the damage. I think. Because he's playing Control Forest. This is even better, actually. Free Evolve. Fairy, Fairy, Evolve here. Oh, Insect Lord. Okay, even better, I guess. Thank you for the life gain, and kill that.
The next batch will
All right.
be tastier.
I wonder if I Pollux or Hector. It's probably Pollux. Although the ward is nice. I think this is definitely the Signs of Control Forest. So I probably should kill this. Or I can Vanguard into Mysteria. That's also another option. Yeah, I guess let's just draw. And banish. I think that's better. And gives us a chance to play Mysteria now. Oof, okay. Well then.
Ready?
How can you expect up to heaven with you?
That way he can't efficiently trade with anything because he has no follower on the board. I think that was better, ultimately. And also allowed us to dig sooner for Ginger. Next turn is Lion Champion, but it's probably going to be Hector. Get some damage in. Is he going to play... Oh, okay. That's fine. Then this is Pollux. This is definitely Pollux unless he plays the other one again. Yeah, Control Force doing Control Force things. Oh, that's actually tempting, although I don't have any combo to play next to it. Um, yeah, I'd rather play this with something else. I think we can just play Pollux here, right? Yeah, I see no reason to spend the evil point ourselves, so we might as well just play Pollux.
Next, I shall sing your
Then trade into
praises.
this, because I don't want him reusing it.
Full of openings.
He's gonna play his second Brambles again. If we get Grimoire this turn, that's just a blow up.
Be united with the wind. I'm so
Perfect
sparkly.
counter by Hector.
Gods, I return.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
Felice or Hector? I think I'll save the evil for Felice.
On the warfield, a shining helmet.
Yeah, I'll just save the evil for Felice. I think we have a better late game anyway with the two Zeuses. Even if we just go all the way up until Israfil, I think we'll be fine.
I'm sorry.
Venus.
Equal before love.
Can do the exact same play.
Hey, let's play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect counter.
I've got to win. Please love
No reason
me.
not to play this at this point.
Fear is the first step of worship.
Do I want to pressure? Or do I want to save it for Isra? Let's pressure. No reason to save it for Isra because I'm not expecting a big wide
No crime.
board from him anyway. If he goes wide, we probably will just play Venus
You're an intruder.
into Harvest Festival into Nova Flare.
I grant you the power of the wind. It's out of my sight. Preposterous.
Or Hector into Nova Flare also works here. Or do I want to draw with Venus now? No, I'll just play Israfil. That way we have that option next turn. Might as well play the threat on board. He has to deal with this right now. He can't go face anyway. Like I said, I think we have the better late game.
Elegantly good.
Figured that was coming. Might as well get that out of his hand.
A black dress.
Because it's better used here rather than on Zeus.
This one's for you.
And he still has to trade into it anyway. So it served the purpose.
I am the Father, the God of all. Thunderbolt!
I can actually kill him next turn if he kills this. Because I can illusion this into Hector. 1, 2, 3, yep. Wonder what his best play here. Oh, okay, Aaron. Aaron's always good. If he can kill this without getting rid of Aaron, that'll be something.
Did you want it?
But I think he has to get rid of Aaron. Oh no, never mind, I can't kill him. 5 plus 3, that's 8. I'm lacking 1 damage. So I probably will just play Zeus again next turn. Save this for a better time.
Upon the wind. Get out of my sight.
Yep,
Watch.
yep.
The gods have been outrivaled.
And just a rain. Okay. Making sure, yeah, that's 5 plus 3, yeah, no, that's not enough, unfortunately.
I am the Father, the God of all. Unable.
Now, we do not have enough neutrals for Hector to go off, though, that is the problem.
Gorgeously.
We're gonna need 1 more neutral.
A black dress to knock them out.
The gods have been outrivaled.
Just Lilac? Okay.
Magic.
The hunt is
Alright. We win! Control Forest. And just enough to... it actually dealt all the damage. This is one reason why I love Illusionist, man. Like, a 5-drop Zeus, even for 1 turn, you can combo into it for 8 burst damage with Hector. That's pretty insane. And also, like, Illusionist into summon a Hector that they have to punch through the ward, which will banish next turn anyway. It's such value. It's one of my favorite cards in Shadowverse. Alright, next game is up against Sword. Mid-range Sword, Support Cannon Sword is probably the strongest form of Sword right now in the current meta. Zeus is not as needed here. I do like Hector on 5, especially against Sword. The lack of a 2-drop is concerning, especially because our 3-drop is Pure-Hearted Singer. Not either I keep these 2 or mulligan everything. Because I'm scared about Singer. I'm really, really scared about Singer. But I think we'll keep the 2. This might be a brick hand for us. But the risk was too high to brick into something else. Ideally, we get Witch here. If we get Witch here, this is a playable hand. Even in Happy Pig. Witch is ideal, Happy Pig is fine. We get Nova Flare in return, so that does help a little bit, but yeah, now we're playing behind.
Victory is right before our eyes.
That might be enough to just give him the win. Although we do have the Hector into Illusionist play. Where were you last turn?
This song's for you.
Okay. So Felice doesn't do a lot here. Only does 2 so far. Ideally we get a neutral here, that way we can play Witch next turn. Oh my goodness. So he's gonna get that damage for free, probably. Yeah, this is not looking good. Especially because I can't deal with this.
Now then.
Let me see if I can at least draw into something. Another Singer? Yeah, we'll have to try to draw into something. He's probably just gonna play Support Cannon this turn. Or Evolve. Sure.
There's not much time left.
A lot of damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We can do a Nova Flare. problem is, if I evolve into this, he can't play anything to punch through it. Otherwise, it just returns into the hand. So I can probably just safely evolve Hector here. Probably. Because he can't play anything to punch through that. Evolve Hector, go here. Though that feels like a bad bet.
On the warfield, a shining helmet.
Yeah, because he has no choice but to punch through this. So I'm making a very calculated bet here. If he has a spell that's not a Swordcraft follower that just punches through this, then we lose. Yeah, figure.
I'm sorry.
I figured that was the play. At the very least, we have Illusionist now. We have to be careful to not override it with Felice quite yet. So we'll probably play an Illusionist this turn. That also gets rid of some cards in our hand in order to allow for Witch and Grimoire to be more effective. So he doesn't have support cannon, otherwise he would have windmill slammed that down. It's not support cannon in his hand. I'm not sure what it is though.
From the flames of war,
Okay.
the fame of warriors.
Felice is the answer here. It's okay, we burn that. Do we have 3? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Felice is the answer there 100% of the time.
Don't forget this name.
Next turn we have Witch, potentially into Nova Flare. This has to be safe for Arthur. Although we have to have a board that is worthy of Arthur in order to make this even more effective, because a lot of those followers are 3. Arthur himself has 6 defense, so it only clears 3 max. Evolve and then okay, sleep forever.
There's no missing when you're this close.
Alright. And then sleep forever.
Sleep forever.
Hmm.
You dare oppose me?
Cannot be killed by damage? Is this can't be destroyed by spells and effects, can be destroyed by damage taken from attacks. Okay. Do I want to save Nova Flare for Arthur? Is the question. Illusionist here probably makes more sense. Or Hector into Witch into Hector. One of the two. You can save the Illusionist for later. Because next turn it's going to be Nova Flare into Evolve Mysterian Grimoire. Or something along those lines. Oh right, we have to get rid of that first, huh? Then Illusionist is better. I'd rather save this damage.
Watch these illusions. I've got to win. These are my
Oh my god. I just said earlier to not trade that. Oh well. Crap. Now that play is far less effective. That play is far less effective. I got rid of the Dario because I didn't want it to ruin the play with Hector. Crap. 50-50 and we got screwed. At the very least it's not Arthur. So we have a chance here.
It all ends here.
Turn the power of hope to light.
I think this has to be Nova Flare at this point. And then we Ginger into Isra Evolve. even though we take 6. That makes sense. He wants to dance around Nova Flare, okay.
You dare oppose me?
But Nova Flare is still the answer. Yeah, Nova Flare is still the answer. The only question is whether I play anything else other than Nova Flare. I can Nova Flare evolve this, evolve Paradise Vanguard, and then Happy Pick. Attack. Is that better than saving the Evo for Isra? I think I have to save the Evo for Isra, don't I? Because especially because if it's going to be Arthur. Yeah. You have to save the Evo for Isra. You can't be too greedy.
I surrender.
Let's draw first, see what we get. Okay. So triple Isra.
Take up my shield.
Triple Isra is our Ginger turn. This is an Arthur turn, no matter what. Although he did not have Arthur last turn. Arthur would have been in play last turn. For sure. Rather than do something that clunky. Once we have the board down, support cannon becomes relatively useless. Especially because we have a line champion to protect the 3 Isra fields. It'll actually be more effective for him here. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
My chest burns with
Yeah, he's gonna play that.
At your service.
Yeah, Isra's perfect here. Killing that.
your heads.
That's fine. I don't care.
Bow it down.
Especially because that exists. Prevents stuff from dying to Isra. He'll likely... Whoever he evolves here is the one that Isra attacks.
You're done for.
Okay. Sure.
I'll save you.
Yeah, he wants to be able to punch through. So we need 2 wards. We can't be too greedy with the Hector play. We need 2 wards up. That way he cannot punch through both. Alright.
Disaster, my only desire. Fighting is so sorrowful.
2.
Fighting is so sorrowful.
Away, faithless one.
On the warfield, a shining.
Might as well get rid of the card that produces dudes.
I will play. You mustn't.
But it was
Alright.
just a game.
He still shouldn't be able to punch through that, at least both of them, and deal 6 at the same time. Because he'll have Kuhulin, and then he doesn't have enough play points for a Valzi into Fatal Bullet. So, long story short, we should be good here. Yeah, even with Kuhulin, this shouldn't work, because he needs 2 to punch through. And even if he could punch through with 1, he needs to punch with both of them at the same turn, so... Yeah.
Don't get too carried away.
Probably a Banish Bullet and then trade into one of the wards, is what I would do. That will allow him to live.
At the speed of lightning.
Never mind. Go with 1 Sleep Forever, Yeah, but he still needs to trade into the other one. This doesn't work.
The whispers of the wind. Sleep forever. Why?
Yeah.
I should have foreseen
Yep.
this.
Yep. Man, this deck is still really good. It can dance around plays like that.
Now why don't you fight for real?
And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. So Ginger Rune is still a thing. Very, very malleable, even against aggro forest, control forest. It has the best late game with a relatively good early game, assuming you draw well. I do like the addition of Nova Flare here. Just as a tech card against aggro forest, Stella continues to provide so much value. It was key on that turn and that game we got Pollux. All in all, I really like this deck. I will miss it when it rotates out. Simply because I did start with playing Shadowverse with the Saha Isra. Yes, I am a filthy top tier player. Back when Saha was still legal from Rage of Bahamut. And yeah, also I really like Elta. Elta's also rotating out. So this is actually one of the best tech cards in the game right now. Simply because a lot of decks cannot function without their fanfare effects. Like you saw from the Rune match earlier, Wizardess was useless, Gingerbread House was useless, everything with fanfare is just useless, so I will also miss Elta. Yeah, pretty much this entire deck is rotating out, guys. It's crazy. It is crazy, and even though it is, I'm sure, frustrating to play against, I know, because Arcus cannot win against this deck right now. I feel that this deck hard counters Arcus, but when you're playing it, it takes a pretty good amount of skill in order to know which plays are optimal, because sometimes you have to play off curve. It's just not a matter of, okay, I need to play everything that is 2. Now I need to make sure that the cards are played equal to 4. Sometimes a 2-drop in this deck on turn 5 is perfectly fine. Just because you want to save those resources to ensure that Ginger, the namesake of the deck, goes off on turn 9. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and like as has been tradition, we will open the packs that we got. We'll probably do a Take-Two video in the future, because the Grand Prix is going on right now. I don't like Take-Two as much as a mode, but there is free prizes, and they give us free 3 tickets to use, so I would be a fool to not use those. Let's do Wonderland Dreams first. We'll do the Chrono last. Yeah, now I'm kind of feeling sad about Ginger. I know I'm gonna get hate for feeling sad about Ginger, but yeah. Ginger is one of those decks that has stuck with me since Wonderland Dreams came out. Hoping we get Daria here. Although I'm very, very happy that Wizardess of Oz is the voted rune leader. She is also who I voted for as well, so I'm definitely going to be hunting for her. Venus, nothing here that we don't already have. I am sad, however, that Ceres didn't win. If I don't get Cerberus, I was hoping that Ceres would win because she would be my other most wanted leader. But Aisha's nice, I guess. We have certainly gotten a lot of the regular versions of her, and we even got an animated version of her. So, maybe we'll get lucky and get Aisha someday. Or maybe we'll get lucky and get Cerberus someday. I don't know. Gosh, I just want Cerb. Shining Bellringer Angel. Spinaria. Not the leader. That'll be next expansion. But that's very nice. I think this is number 4, I'm pretty sure. I think we already exceeded the number of Spinaria we actually needed and then vialed one of her off. Yeah, nice. We got at least 1,000 vials. And last is our daily deal. We'll stop at 4,000. Those 4,000 crystals are definitely going to go to Brigade of the Sky. think we have enough of Dawnbreak Night Edge already. We're just filling in the blanks at this point. Getting some vials in. Cool! Let me actually check that Spinaria. Whether we had 3 or 4. I think we had... We should be at 4 now. Yep, we are. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.